Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Zach Godley starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And the day begins with an out. There's one away. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leo Estrada. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate that top part of that strike zone.
Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Adam Conley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts. Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
A.J. Pollock.
Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's coming off a game in which he had 4 hits, including a home run. I saw him during batting practice. He was smiling and he was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one just missed outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Dietrich racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Dietrich. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now for the Marlins, Tim Beckham.
Third baseman number 2, Tim Beckham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
1 strike.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Here's Starlin Castro, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Coming to the plate now, Derek Dietrich, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming in is Pollock. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. At the plate, Brian Anderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Hit to short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Jake Lamb standing in now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped high in the air. Anderson is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. a ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Brinson. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Steven.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Steven Souza. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in the desert Southwest, set for the top of the third from Chase Field in Phoenix. Ready now, Lewis Brinson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Lewis Brinson.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
2 balls and a strike. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Adam Conley. From the stretch, showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That misses. 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
In there, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Leo Estrada is on deck. Brinson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Leo Estrada. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 0-1 pitch. That's toward the corner and deep. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in, Nick Ahmed, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. His career numbers with Adam Conley. He's 1 for 5. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, John Ryan Murphy. And he lays off there, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Up next for Arizona, Zach Godley. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Riding in once again, Tim Beckham, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch on its way. High and deep down the left field line. Tomas sprinting after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 is in off the plate.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Darling. Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Chopped in front of home plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan.
Now batting, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Weak chopper up the line. Lamb gloves it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Stepping into the box, Lewis Brinson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Ahmed. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, man, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Brinson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Stepping in, Ketel Marte flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Grounded to short. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Marte stands at first with 1 out. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now Maben will have to play this off the wall. The relay. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He topped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball that just misses inside. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Maben to the track. but he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Steven Souza, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Three runs already home here. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
In now, Nick Ahmed. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Let's go, Nick.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Castro's got it, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Catcher number 36, John Ryan.
At the plate, John Ryan Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Murphy, once a Minnesota Twin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Wait for the pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Godley.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Godley, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just a bit up. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, I know that swing wasn't a thing of beauty right there, but I don't mind the aggression right there. Manager letting him swing in a 2-0 count. He's just got to keyhole it a little bit more.
Now the 2-1 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. Arizona's on top, 4-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Conley. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. In for strike 2. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2. sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Ready on 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and Maybin will make it around to third base. He's got a triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
In now, Leo Estrada. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. JT Realmuto will be next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Pollock at the track. The wall. Splash right into the pool. And good for him. Leo Estrada has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 46, Patrick Corbin. Now batting.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Try opening your eyes for the next pitch. Oh.
The 1-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Tim Beckham. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Playing 11.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Now a snap move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out.
First baseman, number 44.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. And again a throw. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Yep.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Digging in and looking for more, Starlin Castro. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here it comes on 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
On the ground to third. To his left, Lamb. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek.
Digging in once again, Derek Dietrich. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
1 out, nobody on. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, look at Ahmed. He goes to first. Hey now. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Drew Steckenrider enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71. Drew Steckenrider.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jake Lamb, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box now, Yasmani Tomas. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Rounded down the third baseline. Beckham fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
For the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Steven.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Stepping in now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Dietrich facing back, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Into the box, John Ryan Murphy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the 1-0. Started that swing a bit too early. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. David Peralta will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, David Peralta.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. D-backs lead it 7-3. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Randall Delgado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
Digging in to try it again, Lewis Brinson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Get him!
Oh, and 2, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Johnny Giavotella will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Giavotella.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Deficit holds it 4. It's 7-3. Odrisamer Despaigne gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Odrisamer Despaigne.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. A.J. Pollock is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
A.J. Pollock.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Brinson. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Lifetime history with Odrisamer Despaigne. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Here's the pitch. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dietrich on the move. And that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Leading off the inning, Leo Estrada, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. He's an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lifted into center field. Holland has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now here it comes. Soft liner towards center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Standing in now, Tim Beckham, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Takes this the other way to right. Souza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Marlins, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
This is our house, baby. Come on, D-backs, let's go.
As a look, now the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder, Derek.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 40, Andrew Payton.
Derek Dietrich will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that misses. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Brad Boxberger takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Brian Anderson will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Realmuto, the runner at third. Castro over at second. Dietrich on at first with 2 down. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Playing 12, 1-2.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. Marlins leave all 3. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Ziegler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 29, Brad Ziegler. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 12.
Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A little bouncer. Foul ball. Strike 2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled toward right center field. Brinson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 24.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Steven Souza. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Jake Barrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Lewis Brinson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 splits the plate for a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Ahmed has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 12.
So coming to the plate, number 12.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. Will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The right fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Riding in once again, Cameron Maybin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The D-backs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Patrick Corbin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.